Started. Welcome, everybody. Glad that you're here. We're going to begin by getting centered as always. So go ahead and sit comfortably in a position that works for you. And we'll just spend a few moments going inward. Good. Settling in, let your eyes close, shoulders drop down the back. And bring your awareness to your breath in its right now state. So don't try to change it. Don't force it in any kind of way, but just notice how your breath is in this moment. Does it feel deep or shallow? Does it feel forced or easy? Does it feel continuous or does it stop at certain points? Noticing the breath. After a few moments of being aware of the breath, you might be aware that your mind gets distracted or moves. And that's okay. Just bring it back to the breath. The sensation of the breath in the nostrils and at your throat, the lungs filling and emptying, the movement of your body as you breathe. And of course, when the mind wanders or becomes distracted, again, bringing the mind back to the breath. And every time the mind wanders, bring it back to the breath, bring it back to the practice. And thereby bringing your awareness to the present moment, this one right here, this inhale, this exhale. The only moment that exists. You're not dwelling in the past or projecting into the future. You're right here, right now. Be here now. Aware of this breath. And many traditions teach that happiness, joy, contentment can only be felt in the present moment. So by being aware of the breath, you're opening up the capacity within you to experience joy and to experience whatever is here for you, however you want to qualify that. And so if during our practice today you find yourself thinking about something that is not this practice, let that thought go and come back to whatever it is we're doing at the moment you're aware that your mind has wandered. And so with that, go ahead and take a deeper, fuller breath. Bring your palms together and lower the chin, honoring yourself just as you are in this present moment, body, breath, energy, and mind. And it's from this place within you that we will practice tonight. Go ahead and rub the palms together, creating heat. And take the heated palms over the eyes, brushing over the head and down your neck, and bringing yourself back to the space around you. All right, so tonight we're going to start off on our backs. So moving any props you have off to the side, and please lay down. And taking your time getting there, but once you are there, you can hug your knees into your chest. And it might feel good or natural just to gently rock from side to side on the spine. It also might feel good just to hold the knees still. But just feel into what this body needs. And breathe, of course, and the breath calling you back to the present moment. Good. All right, now bring the knees into stillness if they're not already. Keep the knees drawn into your chest and bring your arms down by your sides. And with your inhale, go ahead and lift the arms toward the ceiling and then all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you. Keep the knees drawn in. Exhale, release the arms up toward the ceiling and then back down to your sides. Repeating that, inhale, arms up and overhead. And exhale, reaching the arms up and back down to your sides. Again, with just the arms, inhale, extend, and overhead. Exhale, back down. Keep moving the arms. As you inhale, also extend both legs toward the ceiling. As you exhale, bend the knees and bring the arms back down. Try to keep your lower back connected to the floor here. Inhale, lifting, arms and legs. Exhale, releasing down. Please continue a few more rounds. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more times. And then inhale, extend the legs, arms overhead. Keep the legs extended. Exhale, release the arms back down to your sides. You could even tuck the hands underneath your hips a bit if you'd like here. Pulling the toes back on both legs, take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, extend your right leg forward about 4 inches off the floor. Inhale, lift the right leg back up. Exhale, take the left leg forward about 4 inches off the floor. And inhale, lift back up. Again, right leg forward. Try to keep the lower back grounded to the floor. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, left leg. Inhale, lift. Right leg forward. And up. Left leg forward. And up. Two more times on each side. Right leg, please. And lift. Left leg. And lift. Take the right leg forward. Stay. 3, 2, 1. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, left leg forward. Stay. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the leg all the way up. And then bend the knees, hug them into your chest, and take a deep breath in and out. Good. Again, keeping the knees drawn into your chest, please take your arms out to the side, making a T shape with the body. Now, if there's something in the way here of you doing that, you can, of course, do cactus arms instead by bending the elbows. Keep the knees drawn in tight. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, drop your knees to your right side, but don't let them touch the ground. Then inhale back to center. Then exhale, take the knees to your left side. Again, don't let them touch the ground. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale back. Exhale left. A few more times. Keep going on your own. Inhale to center. Exhale to a side. And try to keep your shoulders grounded the entire time, or at least your arms. And the next time your knees go to the right, go ahead and relax them to the right. Round your left shoulder and left arm, and turn your chin to the left if that feels okay on your neck. Just staying for about 4 breaths. Good. Inhale, unwind. And exhale, take the knees to the left. Relax them there. Ground your right shoulder and arm and turn your chin to the right. Again, about 4 breaths here. Good. And then inhale, unwind. Hug the knees in again. Good. And then with the knees drawn in to start, go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together in butterfly, taking the knees wide. You can hold on to your shins, your ankles. If you have longer arms, you might be able to hold on to the pinky edge of your feet. But draw the feet in towards your pelvis to start. Again, knees going wide. And think about your lower back, again, grounding to the floor. Breathe. Now, this next one's fun, so take a deep breath in here. With your exhale, curl your chin in towards your throat. Bring your forehead up in the direction of your feet. Try to keep your lower back grounding. Stay up for the inhale. And exhale, release the shoulders and head back down. Again, let's do that again. Crunching up, chin to throat. Forehead pulling in the direction of the feet. And then relax back down. A couple more times. Exhale, curl up. Curling down. Curling up. And curling down. Good. Last one. Yes, we'll be holding. Go ahead and curl on up. And stay. Now, it's likely that you're really pulling on the feet to pull the upper body up. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and require the core to work hard here to keep your upper body lifting for 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders and head come down. You can release the feet, bring them flat to the floor, heels underneath your knees, about hip width apart, prepping for bridge pose. All right, one time with just the arms, and then we'll add the hips. With your next inhale, lift your arms all the way overhead, knuckles on the floor above you, and then exhale, release them back down again. Let's add the hips now. Lifting the arms, lift the hips, press the pelvis toward the ceiling, bridge pose. Exhale, release back down. Again, inhale, lift the hips and arms, keep the feet flat on the floor here. Exhale, release. Please continue. Lifting and lowering with your breath. Warming up the spine, stretching the front of the body, engaging the lower back and the hips. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. A few more times. Keep it up. Good. Inhale, come into bridge pose. Keep the hips raised. Bring the arms back down to your sides. Pressing the arms gently into the floor, see if you can lift the hips a bit more and bringing your sternum, your breastbone, closer to your chin, deepening the back bend in your upper back. Again, feet are flat on the floor here. You're breathing. Press up a little bit higher. Stay for 3 more breaths. Deep breath in. And slowly with an exhale, go ahead and release your hips back down to the floor. Take a breath. Good. And then from bridge prep, walk your feet forward away from your body about 6 more inches. And then take your feet as wide apart as your yoga mat. Your arms can rest out to the sides here. With an inhale, go ahead and drop the knees to the left. And then ground your lower back to the floor and bring the knees back to center. Good. And then inhale, drop the knees to the other side. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale to a side. Exhale to center. Inhale to a side. Exhale to center. Keep going. Really allowing the knee of the inside leg to really guide toward the floor. Inhale to a side. Exhale to center. Keep going just a little bit longer. Unwinding tension in the lower back, into the hips. Also helping to stretch the iliopsoas muscle, which is this big wraparound muscle from your lower back. And it wraps around the side of the body and forward into the groin. It gets really tight sometimes. And so this just helps to loosen that up a little bit. Again, inhaling to a side, exhaling to center. Good. So it doesn't matter which side. So go ahead and drop the knees to a side and stay. Again, the knee of the inside leg is guiding toward the floor, feeling the leg sort of traction out of the hip slightly, feeling an elongation on the side of the body. And we're breathing. Good. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring the knees back to center. Keep the feet met width apart. Drop the knees to the other side and repeat the practice. The knee of the inside leg is guiding toward the floor, stretching the leg out of the hip and elongating the side of the body. Good. When you're ready, bring the knees back to center and hug them into your chest. Good. Holding behind the knees so that the knee pits. You're going to rock back to your shoulders and rock yourself on up to a seat. If that didn't work, give it one or two more tries. And if that doesn't work, just cheat and come up. So, a couple of options for this next part. So if you'd like to, you can cross your legs and we're going to come into a forward fold. And I'll guide you through this, but just showing you what it is. If that doesn't feel good for your knees, what you can do instead is just extend both legs forward and you'll do the forward fold here. Okay. There are two parts to this if you do the cross legs. If you do both legs forward, you're just going to stay there for the entire time. All right. So I'm going to demonstrate cross legs. Again, you can do legs forward if that is your jam. So either legs forward or come into cross legs, one leg stacking in front of the other. You're going to sit up nice and tall and think about hinging from your hips. So a hinge has two flat sides and then a circle in the middle. You're going to hinge forward, bring your hands to the floor in front of you. This might be as far as you go, but think about grounding your hips to the floor behind you. And this is true even if the legs are forward. Then just spend a few breaths, just kind of letting yourself sink a bit further down. Keep the head from dropping straight down. Stretching your lower back. Good. Now again, if your legs are both pointing forward, just stay where you're at. If your legs are crossed, go ahead and back up and switch the cross of your legs to the non-habitual cross or whichever one you were not doing before. So opposite leg in front, and then repeat the exercise. Hands forward, hinging at the hips, allowing the heart to come closer to the ground. Directionally speaking, that's not exactly the goal here. And we'll just spend a few breaths deepening into this forward fold. Again, feeling the stretch of the lower back, regardless of which version you're doing. Okay, everybody now, regardless of where your legs are at, go ahead and inhale, walk the hands back, sitting up tall. Good. And then from here, we're going to transition onto hands and knees, table pose. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. Just as a transition tonight, curl the toes under and lift the hips into the air, downward facing dog. Good. We'll start to walk the dog out a bit here, pressing one heel to the floor as you bend the opposite knee, lengthening the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, that is, but also the back of your upper body as well. So feel like think about the hips reaching toward the ceiling behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs into symmetry. Inhale into plank pose, straight line push up. You could also do knees down here. And then bend the elbows in toward your waist and bring yourself all the way down to the floor. Release the hips, release the legs. Grounding your pelvis with your inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs off the ground, locust pose. And exhale, release down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the head, chest, and legs. Exhale, float down. A few more times. Inhale, locust pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise. Exhale, down. Last one, and we're going to hold it. Go ahead and come on up. Grounding the pelvis. Feel the inner thighs lifting behind you, shoulders down the back. Chest is lifting away from the floor. Elbows squeezing into your sides, and get light on your hands. And maybe there's even just like a slight bit of space between your fingers and the floor. Your fingers meaning your entire hand. 3, 2, lift up a little higher. And 1, slowly lower down and take an adjusting breath. Good, and then go ahead and curl the toes under. Press the floor forward as you push up to hands and knees and back into downward facing dog. Good, so from down dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet, coming into our standing forward fold. Let the knees be gently bent, just a little bit of a give to them, and drape the upper body down over the thighs. Release the head, shoulders, neck, arms. And anything else you need to let go of here, let it go. And think about where you're resting the weight of your body in your feet. If it's more toward the heels, just lean forward gently. You'll feel more of a stretch in your lower back and the backs of your legs. Again, don't lock the knees here. Just a little bit of a bend to them. And then from the forward fold, please press palms to shins. Come halfway up, chest parallel to the floor, looking at the floor. And then exhale, fold back down. Let's do that again. Palms to shins. Halfway up, shoulders glide down the back, the head is extending forward. Then exhale down. One more time, halfway up. And fold down. With an inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides with a strong back. Lift yourself all the way up. And then release your arms down. Just take a moment to adjust as you are arriving in standing. Feel free to hydrate as well. Okay, so we're gonna do some arm swings next, and this is a 3-part inhale through the nose, and 1 powerful exhale out of your mouth. Okay, and that's kind of a belly pulling back. The movement that we'll do today is the arm jab. So just to refresh your memory, it's inhale, arms up, inhale back, inhale up, and then exhale, jab. And we're going to keep moving for about 2 minutes. So bring your feet about hip width apart, nice stable stance here. And when you're ready, inhale, arms up, inhale back, Inhale up, exhale, jab. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling out of the mouth, clearing the respiratory system, pulling the navel into the body and up, just letting it go, whatever it is that you need to let go of here. And with that inhale, that three-part inhale, feeling the full movement or range of motion of your shoulders, up, back, up, and jab. Swinging it out. You're about halfway done. It's okay to slow the movement down if you need to, but try to keep going at whatever pace you can maintain. About 30 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Steady the breath, feel sensation. And then from here, while this energy is kind of still built, I want you to interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your arms off your back as much as you can. Bend your knees just slightly, and then hinge at the hips and fold down over the legs, taking the arms off the back. And all that energy that we built is kind of moving toward the heart and the head. Stay folding forward, release the arms, hands toward the floor. With your inhale, press palms to shins, come halfway up. And exhale, fold down. Sweep the arms out to the side, strong back, come all the way up. And exhale, release the arms on down. Good. Right. So next I'll ask you to take your feet into a wide leg stance, okay? Toes are pointing directly forward for this one. If anything, the feet are kind of pigeon toeing slightly, so not out to the sides. Good. So, a couple of things that we're going to do with this posture. First, start by taking your left arm into the air. Reach up and grab the wrist with your right hand, traction the arm straight toward the ceiling. Good. Now keep this extension, especially on the left side, as you tilt the rib cage to the right. So don't just collapse into the right hip, but lift up and to the right. And breathe. Good. Then come back up. Release the arms. Doing the other side, take the right arm straight up. Reach up with the left hand, grab the wrist and traction upward. Again, big length on the right side. And then keeping that length, go ahead and tilt the rib cage to the left. Again, don't collapse into the hip. Instead, think about the rib cage pivoting on the spine, the tilt to the left. Good. Come back up and release the arms on down. Sweep the arms up again. Inhale, both of them. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold down over the legs. Good. Inhale, arms out to the sides, come all the way up. And exhale, release down. Good. Keeping the feet exactly where they're at right now, please take the arms out to the sides. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, you're going to drop your left hand down to your left leg and pivot and tilt to the left, reaching the right arm overhead and extending. Good. And then come back up and then switch sides. Right hand down, left arm up and over, extending. Good. Come back up, inhale. Exhale to a side or reaching through the top hand. Then inhale, come back up, and exhale, switch sides. Just going a little bit further than we did in the most recent or a couple exercises ago. Inhale up, exhale, tilt. Inhale up, and exhale, tilt. A couple more times. Good. And the next time your left hand comes down, your right arm up and over, go ahead and stay. Now it's tempting here for the right shoulder to drop down in front of you. Please pull the right shoulder back, maybe even looking straight up. Breathe. Good, and come back up. Switching sides, right hand down, left arm up and over, and roll the left shoulder back, looking up if you can. If you can't look up, that's okay, just look forward. And keep the head in line with the spine, don't drop it. Keep it up. Good, and come all the way back up. Let's go ahead and reach both arms up, inhale. With your exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive down over wide legs. Let's hang out here for just a few breaths. If your hands don't touch the floor, you can also hold on to your shins or your calves. Good. With your next inhale, sweep the arms out to the sides, come all the way up, and release the arms down for a moment. So we're going to take the last lateral exercise just a step further, and I'd like to demonstrate it for you first, just because sometimes the instructions can be confusing once we're in this pose, okay? So we'll come back to the first side. We've been here before, we know this one. And we're gonna do more work here. So what you're gonna do with your inhale, this top shoulder, my right shoulder, I'm going to roll it down to look at the floor and reach as far to the left as I can with my right hand. Keeping this length, and even my hand slid down my leg slightly here, keeping this length, I'll then powerfully roll the right shoulder back. So just a bit deeper of an extension here on the side. And then I'll do that 2 or 3 more times. Roll the right chest down, reach the side, and then pull the heart back open or the chest back open. Okay, so let's do it together. All right, going back to that first side, left hand down, right arm up and over. And just establish the pose first. Feel the length on the right side of the body. Good. And then with your inhale, roll the right chest, look down to the floor, reach as far to the left as you can with that right hand. Keep that length, keep reaching as you roll the right shoulder back. Good, then do that again. Roll the chest to look down, reach the side, and pull it back. One more time, reach to the side, and then pull it back. And let's just stay here for about 2 more breaths, okay? Looking up if you can, looking forward if you cannot. Good, and then go ahead and pull yourself all the way up. Feel sensation for a moment. Feel what's going on, especially on that right side. And we are going to replicate this on the other side, okay? So right hand down this time. Go ahead and lift the left arm up and over. And just establishing the pose for a couple of breaths, getting used to it here. And then we do the work. So go ahead and roll the left chest, look down, reach as far to the right as you can with the left hand. Keep that extension, keep that length. Roll the left shoulder back, look up. Good, again, roll the chest down, reach the side, and then exhale, roll the shoulder back. One more time, reach. And then roll the shoulder back. Stay, breathe. Good, then come all the way back up. And release. Reaching the arms up, inhale. Again, hinge at the hips and fold down over the legs. Nice symmetrical stretch in the body. Good. So we are going to do a bit more work with legs wide here, okay? And I promise it'll be worth it. So from the forward fold right now, bring your hands or fingertips to the floor and bend your knees if they don't do that already. You could also bring blocks underneath your hands if you need to. But we're going to walk our hands as far over toward the right foot as we can, extending through the left arm. It's okay if the right knee bends a bit here. Just extend through that left hand toward the right foot. And you might even at a certain point let the left chest drop a bit more toward the floor. Good, and then walk your hands back to center. Then we'll do the other side, walking your hands as far to the left foot as you can, reaching through the right hand and arm. It's okay if the left knee bends a bit. And the right chest might drop down slightly. Breathe. Good. Inhale, unwind, bring the hands back to center. And sweep the arms up to the sides. Nice strong back. Come all the way up. And release the hands down. Take an adjusting breath. Good. So just one more exercise here with the legs wide. I know they're starting to get fatigued, so that's kind of part of the work we're doing. But I will bring them back together here in a moment. And if it gets to be too much, just come out of the pose. Cool? So taking the arms out to the sides, take a deep breath in. With your exhale, you're going to bend your left knee slightly. Bring your right hand down somewhere in front of the left foot, and then finish off by rolling the top shoulder back, twisting. Inhale, unwind, come all the way back up. And then we'll do the other side. Bend the right knee slightly. Bring the left hand down in front of the foot and roll the shoulder back, twist. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, go back to the first side. Hand in front of the foot, roll back. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, twist to the second side. Inhale, unwind. Keep going. And twist. Unwind. Twist. Unwind. And twist. Unwind. Good. And the next time the right hand comes down, please stay. And again, the hand could be on a block here too, if you'd like. And if it's too much to have the top arm in the air, you can bring that hand onto your hip and keep working the left shoulder back. The left knee can be bending. Good. And with your inhale, unwind, come all the way back up. Almost done. Take the arms out one more time. Exhale, bring the left hand down in front of the right foot. Roll the right shoulder back, that is, and twist. The left hand could be on a block here if you have one handy. And if it's too much to have the right hand in the air, you can bring it onto your hip, but keep rolling the shoulder back. Good. All right. As you unwind this time, just come into the wide leg forward fold. Unwinding, folding forward, knees bending slightly here. Feel the symmetrical stretch. And then decide which side of your mat is the front. And you lift yourself up halfway. And you'll turn your body toward the front of your mat. Whatever foot that is, just step it back into downward facing dog. If none of that made sense, just come into down dog. Legs are finally together again. Congratulations. Inhale, float gently down onto hands and knees. Release the feet. Exhale, child's pose. Feeling the hips ground. And just breathe here. Good. With your next inhale, go ahead and walk your hands back, coming up to a seat. All right, good job with that twisting wide leg situation we were working with before. We're going to finish off the class with some postures on our backs again. So go ahead and take your time as you roll over onto your back. Just like at the beginning of class, you may want to hug your knees into your chest. Take your time getting there. Good. Now, once you're here, please bring the soles of the feet together again. And this time, bring the soles of the pinky edge of the feet to the floor. So the feet are together, pinky edge resting against the floor. And the heels are as close into your body as you can manage. And that'll look different in different bodies. So just do what you can here. Your arms are resting down by your sides. And we're going to play around with butterfly bridge. So pressing the pinky edge of the feet into the floor, go ahead and lift the hips, keep the knees wide. As you exhale, carefully bring the hips back down. Now, what you may notice from that first round is the hips are kind of unstable. You're kind of moving back and forth, wobbling. Try to stabilize that wobbling. Okay, so let's do it again. Inhale, lift the hips, engaging them at the same time to lift up. This part's harder, engaging the hips at the same time to bring them back down without leaning to one side or the other. Keep going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. A few more times. Keep going. All right, go ahead and lift your hips, please. And stay in the pose, keeping the hips raised. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze the knees toward one another. The feet might fall apart here, and that's fine. Keep the hips raised, take the knees apart. Exhale, squeeze the knees together. Inhale, take them apart. Exhale, squeeze them together. Inhale, take them apart. Exhale, squeeze up. Inhale apart. Last one, squeeze them together. Keep squeezing, press it a little bit more. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe, squeeze up, squeeze up. 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees wide. Stable hips bring the hips back down to the floor and extend the legs for a moment. And feel. And feel. All right. Keeping your left leg extending down to the floor, please bring your right knee into your chest and hug it in. And then keep holding on to the right knee with the left hand. Extend the right arm out to the side, or again, you could do cactus here. And then draw the right knee across the body toward the floor on the left side. And you keep holding on to the knee with the left hand. Try to ground your right shoulder and arm, maybe even turning the chin to the right. And let's breathe. Taking a deeper, fuller breath. Inhale, carefully unwind and extend the right leg down to the floor. And then we'll prep for the other side. So with the right leg extended down, go ahead and bring your left knee into your chest and hug it in for a breath or two. And then keep holding on to the left knee with the right hand. The left arm extends out. Take a deep breath in, and with your exhale, take the left knee across the body toward the floor on the right side. Try to ground your left shoulder back to the ground, or at least the left arm, and turning your chin to the left if that's okay. We'll stay and breathe. All right, with the next inhale, carefully unwind. And when you're ready, go ahead and hug both knees into your chest. Good. And then just as a transition, you're going to bring the soles of the feet together and hold on to the shins or ankles. And then take the feet apart, pointing the soles of the feet toward the ceiling. Now, with your respective hand, you're going to reach up and grab the pinky edge of each foot. And the knees are kind of bending in toward your armpits at this point. So, not inside of the arms, but outside of the arms. And just gently pull the feet straight downward, guiding the knees more toward the floor on your sides. Now, when you do this, your lower back is going to want to pop up a lot. So at the same time, think about curling your tailbone back down to the floor. Happy baby pose. Breathe. Beautiful. When you're ready, bring the soles of the feet together, holding onto the ankles, the shins, or maybe even the pinky edge of the feet, guiding the feet in towards your groin or your abdomen, your pelvis, somewhere in that region. Knees going wide. And again, curling the tailbone down to the ground. And then for our final posture before resting, bring the knees together and just hug them in. Good. When you feel ready, go ahead and extend your legs down to the floor. Make any final adjustments to be more comfortable here. Maybe there's another stretch you want to do or bringing support somewhere. Once you are ready, you come into Shavasana. You're going to want to have the feet about mat width apart, toes falling outward, allowing the hips to open and relax. Your arms rest down by your sides, your wrists about a foot away from your hips, palms face up. This allows your shoulders to relax. Soften your throat, relax your jaw, and the space around your eyes. And let go of effort here. And allow your only effort to be your awareness of your breath, flowing in, flowing out. peace, peace, peace. Please remember your body, remember your breath. Begin to take a deeper, fuller breath. And with this breath, begin to make gentle movements in your body, your hands and feet, your arms and legs. Slowly bringing yourself back. And when you're ready, rolling gently to your right side. And eventually bringing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bringing your palms together, lower the chin. And honor yourself. Thank yourself for the work you've done here tonight. Feeling gratitude for all of that effort and for even showing up for yourself, for your growth, for your self-care. May all of that effort and this practice continue to serve you. So until next time, namaste.